Hello and welcome to the first video of the Manawatu Knights Chess Club. I'm Jack James and today we're going to be covering piece placement out of the open. So here is your general board. This is what we call the centre. These central four squares are very important in controlling a chessboard. So if you think of a chessboard like a hill, and whoever's standing on top of the hill will have more space and more control over the rest of the board. So like if you had a knight on one of these squares, it would control a lot more of the board. So I'm going to go through where the pieces are normally best placed and where maybe we should put them out of the opening. So this is how a queen moves, right? So it has a lot of squares it can go to, 27 if you count them out, and a lot of control over the central squares. However, when a queen is in the middle like this, it can come under attack from like a knight from here, or a bishop on any one of these diagonals, or even a rook. And every time a queen gets attacked, because it's worth so much, you have to move it. So it's not really the best idea to put a queen in the middle, just because you have to move it when it's attacked. So a better idea is to control the center with pieces, these two, right? And sometimes the rook. The rook is quite useful at controlling the middle too. So bringing the bishop out, this is quite a good move. So the bishop originally, it has 5 squares along this diagonal. When we put it here, we count them out. This is a lot more than 5. We've got 6 through here and 5 through here is 11. So obviously 11 potential squares is going to be better than the 5. Also, it controls the central square here, which is really important in chess, is to control the center. Normally when black castles, this bishop will actually be lined up at the king. So this is a really good idea too, when black castles. So after the bishop develops, we should normally develop the knight. Now, the knight starts off with its 3 squares. It's not that great a piece. This is what we call a knight on the rim. And in chess, a knight on the rim is dim, for the simple reason it doesn't have a lot of squares. So here it has 3. So if we put it here, it controls the center, and it now has 8 squares. 8's bigger than 3, so this is a better square. This is quite simple. If we put it on this rim out here, then it only has 4 squares and it doesn't control any of the center. So that's a bit of a poor move. So we'll put it on a good square. And now we should try and castle. We've got our pieces out. We need to get our king safe. So we should castle. This is a very special move in chess. Probably the second strongest move in all of chess is castling. Why do we castle? We hide our king behind these 3 pawns here. Nice and safe behind these 3 pawns, and we allow the rook to get out. Right? So that's a key idea. Now after we castle, we should normally push this pawn up to h3, and the reason we do this, pushing the pawn up, is we get a flight square for it, so the king can run away later, and that's a really good thing. I'll show you why later. So after we've castled, we now need to get this rook in to control the center. So we bring the rook out. The rook now controls some of the center, controls 7 squares through here. Now think about this rook right here controlling 7 squares and the center, compared to back here where it controlled 1, 2, 3 and none of the center. So this is a lot stronger, and this is a good piece placement for your pieces. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.